became a judge, one of my earliest cases concerned a guy who was charged with peeing in the street. So I swear him in. I said, how do you plead? He goes, not guilty, Your Honor. I said, yeah, why are you not guilty? He goes, I got a condition. Because a lot of times I can't control myself. As a matter of fact, I'm urinating right now, all over the seat. I said, what, are you nuts? You can't go peeing all over town. You can't go peeing in the courtroom. Well, he said, I got a condition. I said, apparently. Anything else? He goes, no. I said, fine, I'll get my decision in the mail. He said, well, can't you tell me right now what the verdict is? I said, well, you're guilty. He said, so what's my sentence? And I said, well, depends. I went to a bar mitzvah a while back, and this woman that I know, she brings this guy who she started dating, who was kind of rough around the edges. And he winds up sitting next to me at the reception. Taps me on the shoulder. He goes, hey, you Jewish? I said, well, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. He goes, well, I'm not. I'm from New Jersey. Like there are no Jews in Jersey? Okay. So then he says, this bar mitzvah thing, it's like a ritual, right? Where a boy, 13, becomes a man, right? I said, well, that's correct under Jewish law. And he said, well, after this party, his parents are going to put him up in a motel. Then they're going to get him a woman, maybe two. They're going to go to the motel, and they're going to teach him how to have sex. And then he's going to fuck him. And he's going to fuck him and fuck him and fuck him all night until the sun comes up. And that's when he becomes a man. And I said, I wouldn't know. All I got was a pen. OCD, when he would park his car, for example, he'd put it in the lot, and then he'd circle the car like 5 times, checking each door, to make sure it was really locked. One day he calls me up, asks me to come by to pick up him and his senile 15-year-old dog in my beautiful sports car and take him to the vet. So the dog, whenever it became, very anxious, it would engage in chemical warfare. I'm saying your hair could fall out, your eyeballs would cross. So I'm driving, my brother's in the passenger, the dog's in the back seat, and it smells really bad. And I casually look behind me. Shit all over the back seat, in my upholstery, in the carpeting, on the windows. I jam on the brake, the dog lunges through, splatters me and my brother. We get to the vet, all 3 of us run out of the car, and then my OCD brother grabs me by the arm and says, did you lock the car? I said, who the fuck do you think is gonna steal this car? He says, you really should get a car alarm. I said, why? You have a dog with IBS? I mean, oh my God, I don't know how I survived it. One of the things I like to do lately is torture customer service. So I got a bill from the lab recently for some routine blood work, going down the list, and I see that they're charging me for a pregnancy test. So I call customer service in my lowest possible voice. This is Mr. Dennis. I say, can you please explain this charge? And the customer service rep says, well, Mr. Dennis, apparently your doctor ordered the test. We performed it, so I'm afraid you're responsible. I said, really? If I was so responsible, I wouldn't be pregnant now, would I? She goes, what? I don't understand. I said, neither do I. I always use protection. I said, now look, I'm not paying this. I said, and I want you guys to sue me. And I want you, yes, you personally, to come to court and explain to the judge why you apparently think I am the town slut and why I should pay for this test. Hold on to my supervisor. Gets back on the phone. Hello, Mr. Dennis. We'll be very happy to take that off your bill. Do you have any other questions for us today? I said, well, yeah. Was it positive or negative? I'm Kip Dennis. Thank you very much.